12-Mile Creek is a major tributary to the Middle Fork Coquille River and has important spawning, rearing, and intrinsic potential habitat areas for coho, chinook, steelhead, cutthroat, and Pacific lamprey. The 12-mile basin is approximately 24,000 acres and contains 35 miles of spawning and rearing habitat for native fish. 12-Mile Creek, like most of the Coquille watershed, is currently suffering from a legacy of historic land use practices. These problems are limiting native fish viability and affecting water quality in the Middle Fork Coquille River. The most impactful limiting factors include insufficient spawning gravel, a lack of large woody debris, high sediment loading, and degraded riparian vegetation. Admittedly, this is our first experience using a video to visually explore a grant proposal. For this reason, it's difficult to know how in-depth our video should go in juxtaposition to the grant proposal itself. For the sake of brevity, we've included our general objectives and proposed activities. More detailed explanations can be found in the grant proposal itself.
Here's one of the sites that we're looking to do the majority of our restoration, or at least one of our biggest asks. This is an undersized culvert that was identified in our GRAPE assessments as being a major stream crossing concern. As you can see, it's pretty old, it's rusted out, and it's perched above the stream at the lowest water in the season. During the winter, this is undersized. It's providing a chute, which salmonids and lamprey are having trouble getting up above. And it's contributing to sediment into the stream directly by where we found some really well-established mussel beds where there were hundreds of mussels. So this has actually been proposed to be replaced with a bridge, and Roseburg Resources has provided the engineering for that, and it's helping with some of the cost share for the project.
Our first objective is to address two fish passage barriers, one on West Fork 12-Mile Creek and one on Boulder Creek.
So it may not look like much behind me, but we're actually on one of the highest sedimentation points in the basin that was identified through our GRAPE surveys. So this is road segment 54. It's draining a pretty steep section of road, and it also has points 1202 and 1204, which were some of the highest sediment loading into the stream system. So we're also right above Dice Creek, which, as we're speaking, we're doing log placements in and actively doing in-stream restoration. So this section of road is really important to us to prevent sediment eroding into those stream systems. So we'll be adding in a few more ditch relief culverts and regrading this area of road.
Our second objective is to improve on main stem 12-Mile Creek roads. Additionally, our third and fourth objectives are to improve road drainage near Boulder Creek and Battle Creek, respectively.
So this area is the main stem 12-mile, which is an area that we've already received funding from OWEB to do in-stream restoration. So we're going to be placing log and boulder jams in this stretch of stream to create habitat and in-stream diversity. So our goal with that is to address one of the main limiting factors for salmonids in this region and in the Coquille Basin in general, which is rearing habitat. So we'll be actually accumulating more gravel and increasing stratification of the gravel that's in the system. But in order to achieve holistic restoration, we also want to address the sediment loading that's coming from the road above, so that the fine sediment from non-native soils doesn't fill in all that interstitial space within the gravel that salmonids need for spawning.
The 12-Mile Creek Restoration Project will address three of the top limiting factors affecting native fish in the Coquille Basin: lack of high-quality rearing habitat, lack of suitable spawning habitat, and poor water quality. AQI surveys performed by ODF&W show a severe lack of spawning gravel, large woody debris, and habitat complexity in 12-Mile Creek and its tributaries. This project is a priority because it can accomplish goals and objectives set by recovery plans and basin assessments. The project team has the unique opportunity to take advantage of concurrent work schedules and a large amount of match in the form of culvert replacements, road improvements, engineering and labor provided by project partners, and previous funding sources. We want to thank you for watching, and we hope this video helped to give a better understanding of the goals we hope to accomplish with this project.